Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kaale. For those of you that has never seen this face before, I create vlogs, chats, and tutorials. If you're interested in those kind of videos, definitely do click the subscribe button and join the family. For those of you guys that are the OGs and they keep clicking on my videos, thank you very much. I'm really grateful, to be honest.
By creating an imaginary picture. Usually it's something that moves.
Today we'll be doing a life update and just basically sharing with you guys what I've been up to. It's not much, but I figured obviously if you've been away for a whole entire year, you have to tell the people why, okay? So without wasting any time, let's get into this video. First things first, I decided to get myself a book just for YouTube, and it kind of has like a couple of things that I want to do already that I wrote down. Yeah, I literally even decorated it so that I can be motivated and stuff to write things down. I feel like one of the things that I definitely will share in this video, one of the things that helped me reach my goals in 2022 was writing things down, and planning detailed steps on how to get something done or achieving that set goal. So yeah, I would recommend this. Get yourself a book, basically. The main reason why I couldn't record last year was because my screen, my camera at the back is broken. There is no glass to protect the camera thing or the cameras, so that's the main reason. Okay, this phone it's functional, yes, it's it still works and stuff. Let me show you guys. I know I'm not supposed to be like, but you see this? I'm actually surprised that it's still working. It's still like functional. It's all that. I'm surprised. But anyway, yeah. So apart from that, last that I spoke to you guys was in January 2020. Like, yeah, before the wedding videos, it was in January 2022, around the 8th. I think that was the last time I posted a video. So basically, to give you guys a timeline of what happened during the year 2022, basically after that, end of January, I got an offer, a job offer to come to Charonga and work as a receptionist. So that's what I've been doing. Like from February, somewhere up to August, mid-August, end of August, I was working as a receptionist in Charonga. And then during May, June, July, I was trying to launch my makeup business, which successfully happened. I am a makeup artist. My makeup business is called Beats by Kaale, and I have made or I did makeup for a few clients, and yeah, it has progressed, and I don't want to say successful because successful means a lot of different things to different people, but I can say that I'm at a good pace. Yeah, I'm definitely in love with my business. I definitely want it to grow, and so you'll see a lot of that, like makeup incorporated videos on here. I was in a triangle for the most part of 2022, and working, like getting into the work space or working industry was like so different than I actually thought it would be. The whole 9 to 5 thing that people always talk about, that after work you get tired, or that I really got to experience that. Not to say that it's an excuse, but it, like, my mind shifted, and so I was more work oriented. Most of the time my brain was just occupied with, okay, what do I need to do to get money, and how can I make that happen? And that's how I ended up even coming up with my makeup business. And then somewhere in October, the Chorongo high schools were having their farewell, and so I got busy because my plan was, okay, after work let me go to Windhoek and then job hunt there, because most of the time the vacancies come out most in September, October there. Let me go to Windhoek and job hunt, like physically job hunt. Yeah, no, that plan didn't work. It did not, because I had clients, and the time that I was in Windhoek, I had to do makeup product shopping, so I couldn't even stay long. Yeah, and then when November came, I went home to Ucho because my mom needed help with the wedding plans that we attended, that you guys watched, and as well as just the Christmas plans. I definitely did record the video. I recorded candidates of how I spent the Christmas, or how Christmas looked like for us or for me. I definitely did record it and edited that video. I just never uploaded it. I don't know why. But do comment down below if you guys want 2022's Christmas video, because I will be happy to drop it. But I literally, it's finished, like it is ready to be uploaded basically. So just let me know, okay, if you want to see how Christmas looked like for us. And it's candid, so it's very short. It's also a short video. It's basically just candid snippets here and there of what we did during the day and all that. So just to sum up, okay, I literally did nothing extravagant that pushed me away from recording. The reason why I could not record was because, like, I am using a different phone now, so that is literally the main reason why I couldn't record. And I've been trying to get a new phone or a camera, but the finances were not giving, because I had to allocate the money to something else. I had to work because I had to pay for school, and so that is another reason why I was not in Windhoek. Or yeah, I had to take a year off studies, pay the school, and then gather a few funds to go back. And luckily for me, I have a very, 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 very gracious mother. Like, if it was not for my mom, guys, gents, if my mom was not as supportive, patient, loving, caring, and I know some of you guys will be like, yeah, she's supposed to, it's your mother. But you just find people that don't have that, and I'm so grateful for my mom, because she helped me a ton. She is actually the reason why I can say, okay, I'm going back to school, because she really helped me trying to pay off school. For you guys that do it, you guys that are, I don't want to say lucky, that are hardworking enough to avail the funds, go back to school, kudos. Like, you guys, like, I don't even have words. You're inspirational. I want to be that. That's what I'm working towards. I'm working towards getting a job, or working a 9 to 5, or growing my business so that it can avail enough funds for me to not only finish my school or get that degree, but further it as well and get another degree. So I'm just saying, my mom, like, I'm really grateful for that woman. I'm going back to Windhoek, which means my business is also relocating to Windhoek. So if you guys watch my videos and you're from Ocharongo, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that I did not give an early notice, but I'm relocating. And if you guys out there that live in Windhoek want an experience with these hands to give you guys a glow up, definitely hit me up on, you can find my contact details on Instagram and WhatsApp me, and let me give you guys a face babe. Yeah, so if you also want to know like what kind of makeup I do, go on and head to the page. It's in my Instagram bio. My business page is in my Instagram bio. You can get, you find all the information there, even the price list and stuff like that. You find it there. It's there. But for the sake of being on YouTube, my prices, I only have two prices: 250 with lashes and 200 without lashes. I do have a prom package, which I'm definitely going to update, because I feel like it's outdated. So I'm definitely updating the package for prom. So if you're going, you're gonna be having prom this year, and you live in Windhoek, whatever school you attend, hit me up. you know, and or check the package that's gonna be there, and then hit me up. Yeah, so that's my business. I try to incorporate more of the natural beauty of the client, and then just add a little bit of glam. That's what I try to do. That's what I feel like my style is a little bit different, or it's like it's like, I don't want to say undertoned, but it's a little bit I can't even find a word for it, but I'm trying to be, I'm trying to bring out your natural beauty through my makeup. And so if it looks like it's less of makeup, that's what I'm going for. Also, if you check on my business page and you scroll, you would notice fly. You would notice that there is a change in just the makeup itself, like the foundation, the eyeshadow, and stuff like that. That's also because I'm a beginner. Okay, I've only done makeup on myself for as long as I can remember. I think I started when I was like 15 or so, but doing makeup for other people is recent. So be patient with me, because I'm also learning. I'm definitely learning. I'm not gonna hide that, and you come up to me and you're like, but I thought you were an established makeup artist, because that is not the case. The case is I'm a beginner. 2022 was definitely an interesting year, and I feel like, you know, compared to where I've been mentally in 2021, I have a better review of 2022. Number one, the whole thing, the whole shebang of working, that really helped me. I feel like it just gave me an extra experience of what life could look like, especially coming out of high school, never working, and then going into university, because I never had like holiday jobs and stuff like that. We were just never those kids. We never got those opportunities, and it's not even a blame factor. It's not even a thing of there was no opportunities. It's just a thing of we never dabbled in that. So, and then going just like from high school straight to university and not having any experience in working, that to me was fascinating, because it's not always what they portray on the social media platforms or in the movies. It's you have different days. You have days where you're like, oh, so grateful, so happy to get out of your bed and go to work, and then you have days where you're like, can you not give me 5 more hours to sleep, you know? So it was a whole roller coaster, but just the spectrum of having that type of experience embedded in your life. I feel like everybody should go through it. It gives you a different sense of appreciation to life, appreciation to your, you know, how lucky you could be in your life, or the blessings that you have in your life, or because other people have it tough. To be honest, other people have it tough. I have to remind myself that the fact that you're alive, you have clothes on your back, you can eat whenever you want and whatever you want on a daily basis, and still have the ability to voice your opinions in a safe space without getting backlashes or told to be quiet. That to me are privileges, and I do not take it lightly. So yeah, I'm like, I feel like I have so many things to be grateful for 2022, and I got to create spaces for myself in times or moments when I couldn't create them, or where I lived with other people. Don't get me wrong, I definitely lived with my aunt and my brothers last year, but then it was different, because I had a room where there was a door, and I could lock when I could not communicate my emotions, when I felt like it was very hard for me to communicate my emotions or my goals or my plans. So it's very needed for you to have that, like a getaway, like like something where you can just go to and either breathe more, or relax, or unpack a part of yourself. Yeah, so that was very nice. As far as school, like I said, I had to take a year off. But then in that taking a year, I feel like that was also another blessing in disguise, because my plan, like I was really trying to go back to school. So, and then registration usually happens like end of January, to beginning of February, and then there's late registration. And so last year I was trying to register, but I couldn't because of finances. And you know, when you owe the school a certain amount of money, I don't know about UNAM, but NAST, when you owe a certain amount of money, you have to and you want to register, you have to sign a payment plan, right? And then because I got a job, I wanted to do that, but I couldn't because I was only getting paid end of the month. And by the time that I started working, I could not borrow from people or get a loan or whatever. So they were just, the circumstances was just different. But and then I was feeling so terrible. I was like, all my life I was told, let school be your number one priority. Whatever you do, make sure you get your education. And then that happened, and I was so stuck in my head that I'm a failure, or I failed at this, I'm a good for nothing, or like my life isn't going anywhere because of all these things that I'm going through. But then with working, I realized that some sacrifices are bigger than others. I had to learn that. I had to really learn that and accept it. And after coming to that realization and radical acceptance of what my life is or was at that point, I felt like that's when I started really living, really focusing on what can help me create a very peaceful but joyful life. And that's how I started thinking about like creating more money while I have this job. If you are a person that definitely wanted to graduate university but could not due to different circumstances, don't think it's the end of the world, because it's not. What it basically means is that in this season, this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is where you're supposed to be availing your time and energy on. And in the next season, you'll be able to do things that you feel or think should be contributing to yielding more fruits in the end. So don't think that you're a failure. And if you do, or if you did, stop. Give yourself like a pat on the back and say that, oh my goodness, I made it thus far. I'm still alive, I'm still here, and I'm willing to fight daily battles to make sure I get what I want in the end. So yeah, don't I mean, it's obviously a part of the journey to go through things such as self-pity and self-doubt, because it makes you stronger. But don't dwell on that. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't dwell on that, or don't sleep in it too long. I learned that prioritizing is key. One of the things that I definitely prioritized was my mental health. For example, the fact that I wasn't in school was driving me insane. So what I did to focus on something else and remind myself that this is not a detour. This is not a hump or a permanent stop in my journey. This is just a temporary stop. This is a temporary halt. This is a let's take a break just for 5 minutes on the side of the road, drink or eat our food, re-energize, and then get back on the journey. That was what that was. 2022 for me was like that in terms of school. So I definitely prioritized my mental health by creating something that belonged to me, that I could own, and that I could also monetize, which was my business, my makeup business. I find satisfaction in creating things from scratch. Last year was just a year where I decided, okay, you are choosing your peace over anything. Basically, that's the video. That's the life update. So I didn't choose to not record. I just really, that was the circumstances. And then I got comfortable in girl, that's here. I got comfortable in living off of social media, off of YouTube for a while. It was not an on purpose thing, and I apologize for just living like that without even explaining why I cannot record, because I did have chances where I could create a video and just put it up there, but I chose not to do it. And so I apologize. As for YouTube and videos, I'm just gonna be recording, and then I'm gonna put something out there. I do not know when, I'm gonna put things out. I definitely want to stick on a date, like maybe Sundays, like maybe take Sundays and then upload on Sundays. Definitely comment down below if you guys like that idea. If you don't, it's cool. I also want to do collaborations, more collaborations. I think I only did one collaboration or two collaborations. I don't know. I think probably two collaborations, but I definitely wanna create more videos. It could be a tiny thing, it could be not that entertaining, it could be a daily lifestyle type of thing. I'm definitely coming in with tutorials. Yeah, but you know, if you have suggestions, definitely do that. I'm trying to push myself this year. I've come to the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed it, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you guys are interested in more content and you're new here, definitely subscribe and join the family. And I'll see you guys in my next one.